never die.
All right, it is 8:35 a.m. I am up. I've had my coffee and all that good fucking shit. But before I get into today's podcast, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. That is 20% off your entire order, blackstonelabs.com. Look, you're trying to get jacked, you're trying to get shredded, you're trying to put on muscle, whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to achieve in the gym. Look, Blackstone Labs sell the supplements you need: protein, branched chain amino acids, thermogenics, whatever it is that you need. That is blackstonelabs.com. Get 20% off your entire order. B2the4thpower. Check out the links, all the information in the bottom, in the notes. Check it the fuck out. Also to CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Look, no job too big, no job too small. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you're trying to cement your front yard, trying to cement your backyard. Look, you need patios, walkways, driveways, foundations. Look, whatever it is you're trying to do, custom work, they do it all. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. All the information in the notes, in the bottom. Just mention Angry Dad and they'll take care of you. Now, let's get into today's podcast. All right, gyms are opening back up. You know, I'm at the gym, and, you know, it just seems that people are forgetting etiquette. It seems like people are forgetting gym etiquette, and it's driving me fucking nuts because, you know, I had a situation. It wasn't really a situation. It was just more of me speaking out loud. And unfortunately, like I said, a lot of times with the younger crowd, younger kids, they're going to try to call people on their bullshit. They're going to try to fucking make people feel fucking stupid. They're going to try to use this sarcastic fucking voice like, oh yeah, you're stupid, you're an old man, you don't know shit, blah, 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 blah. And then the thing is people don't understand that, you know, growing up, I've dealt with crazy people. I've dealt with insane, I've dealt with straight killers. All right, the kind of people you don't fuck around with, the kind of people you don't fucking disrespect, the kind of people that you need to watch your P's and Q's around. All right, and so, you know, me and my wife were at the gym, we're doing our thing, and you know, we needed to get the squat rack. There's at what the gym we're at. There's 3 squat racks. One's being taken up by a gym bros. You know what I'm saying? 2 guys going back and forth doing their thing. The other 2 were actually taken up by 5 people. The middle one, because it goes one here, there's one to the left, one to the right, one in the middle. Well, the one in the middle was being taken up, and, you know, there's 5 guys, they're standing around, they're doing their thing, they're bullshit, which I understand. All right, but the last one was 1 set of weights. No one's doing shit. No one's standing there. And look, these people have been there for maybe about 30 minutes before I even got there. So God knows how long they were on there. All right, and me and my wife were doing our thing, and I'm about to ask these guys for the squat rack. But like I said, there's no one over there. I see a guy go over there, ask him if they can use it. Well, go. You know, he said, yeah, go ahead. But like I said, they were trying to use both platforms. They're trying to use all this fucking time up on these fucking platforms as they're doing the thing. And the thing is the guy that asked to use it, he went up to it, set up the bar, did his thing. But the thing is these guys were still trying to use the platform while he's using the platform, not giving this guy the fucking space. I'm getting ready to ask for this platform, and one of the guys that were squatting on the first rack must have already seen me like, hey, we only got 2 sets left. And so I'm having a loud conversation saying that these fucking guys are being inconsiderate. These guys, no respect. They're sitting there taking up all this time. You have all these guys on one fucking squat rack while the other one's being not fucking used, and they're just being assholes about it. And then one of the guys will, hey, you know, is there a problem? I'm like, yes. And this is the thing. People like this don't understand. And this is what I'm going to say. This is how this goes down in my fucking head. I ain't no fucking bitch. I ain't no fucking punk. I will speak the fuck up. I will say what's on my mind. I will say it to your face, and I'm going to dare you to do something. Because that's the way I am. That's how I grew up. That's the way, when I set this all up saying that this is what I've done my whole life. So he's well, if you wanted the rack, you could have just said something. I was going to. And this is what I relayed this whole thing to him. The same conversation I'm having with this other guy, I'm having with this group. And this is the brave one. This is the one that wanted to say something. So I'm going to have this conversation. So I walk up to him. I'm like, yes, you guys are being inconsiderate. You guys are not respecting everyone else by using only one rack and blocking the other. Well, if you wanted it, you could say, what about the other guy? And I told him, what about the other guy? He tried to use the rack while you guys were literally standing right behind him, not giving him space. And he did 1 set and he left. Well, you know, no, because if you were going to be honest and true about it, you would have let him have that rack, do his thing, be set up, and enjoy his fucking time. Because we're at peak fucking time. This is prime time. The gym is completely fucking full, and you people are not fucking sharing it. And when I say you people, this is what I mean. Fake power lifters. These are 5 fucking small fucking dudes doing deadlifts with no significant weight. They are not doing shit. They're sitting here talking about form. They're sitting here bullshitting, laughing, and which I understand. You can do that, but don't take up all the fucking space. Do not fucking fuck everyone else's shit up that are trying to get it in and get the fuck out. Because that's how I go. I go to the gym. I use one piece of machinery. I get my sets in. Then I move on to the fucking next. Instead, you fucking assholes have been here for God knows how fucking long, and it's only been 30 minutes, and I'm watching you guys not do shit. One person's working out, everyone else is fucking bullshitting, and yet you want to take up all this fucking room. You want to take up all this fucking space. Well, you can go fuck yourself. Because as he's trying to have this conversation with me, as he's trying to speak to me with this fucking stupid fucking voice of, well, like I said, he's sitting here trying to make me look stupid. Not understanding I have no shame. Not understanding that I've dealt with nothing but killers my whole life. Not understanding that I will have this loud conversation, make you look stupid. I could give a fuck less if I look stupid, but guess the fuck what? You want to make it awkward? I'll make it fucking awkward. And I'm having this loud conversation so everybody can hear us. Understanding that everyone around us has been seeing what they're doing. I'm just the one calling them on their shit. And he wants to continue having this conversation. I'm like, yeah, be fucking considerate. Because you guys were taking up all this space. I was about to ask you, but these gentlemen right here offered me their rack. Because they can see that you guys are being disrespectful, unfucking, there's no etiquette here. I wanted that rack, but these gentlemen offered me this rack before I had the chance to ask you. So, and he goes, well, you can have the rack. It's all right. I don't want that rack. I want this rack because these gentlemen offered it to me. And unlike you guys abusing all this fucking space, knowing that everyone else wants to get their shit in, and you just sitting there bullshitting. And he's like, I'm like, yeah. And guess what? They left after I had this conversation with them because guess what? I ain't no fucking punk bitch. I fucking went to my rack. I did my shit and you guys cleaned up and left. All right. Whether you guys were there for an hour and a half, I could give a fuck less. Understand that I'll have that conversation with you, and I had a conversation after, with my wife and she's like, well, what'd they say? And I told them, look, these people don't understand. They don't get it. They think they can have a conversation with somebody and make somebody feel stupid. Well, guess what? I'm going to make you feel fucking stupider. I have no fucking problem making a fool of myself so I can make a fool of you. I could give a fuck less what anybody fucking thinks of me. And yet you want to fucking sit there and push a narrative. And honestly, like I said, this one guy was just he's the bravest one out of the group. But if he wanted to make an issue out of it, if you want to make a problem, well, unfortunately, people like this don't know. You want to start something, you want to say something? Well, guess what? I take it that far. I've been that way my whole life. All right? I've dealt with the scariest fucking people in the world around me. All right? I've understand how to talk, how to act, how to be, how to fucking show respect, but also to understand that I can talk shit because I can back it up. And if these guys wanted to fight me over what I had to say, I have no problem with that. Because if they would, the guy that was speaking all the shit, I would have ripped his eye out. Because eyes don't pop when you put your finger in there. They pull out. That's what they do. It hangs. You can't just pull an eye off. I would have stuck my finger in there, yanked it the fuck out, and then bit off his nose. I will take an ass whooping any day of my fucking life. All right? But if you want to take it that far, I'm going to disfigure you. And guess what? You're going to have to live with that consequences the rest of your life because people don't take it that far. I grew up having to take it that far. I grew up understanding that I need to protect myself to the fucking fullest. I know that it wasn't going to go that far because he's nothing but a bitch. His groups are nothing but a bitch because they're fake power lifters. And when I mean fake power lifters, look, if you go to the gym, you understand there's always that one group and sit there around a deadlift bar and sit there and pull 315 at the max. All right, it's 50 minutes between fucking sets. They're not doing shit but bullshitting, and I'll call them on as it is. Like I said, normally I wouldn't give a fuck if they were in their own space, doing their own thing, taking up only the space that they needed. I could care less. I'm like, all right, cool. You guys are good. Do your fucking thing. All right, because even when I had groups of people with me when I was training people, guess what? I was considerate about everyone around me. This is the machine we use. This is the space we have. Guess the fuck what? Let's get our shit in and move on to the next. But if the gym was empty, guess what? We're going to take up as much room as we need. But as soon as someone needs it, oh, guess what? No, it's all good. You take it, you use it, we consolidate to what we're doing. All right? I've never fucking sat there and fucking bull-guarded the whole fucking gym because that's what we fucking need. No. I be respectful. I pay my membership just like everybody else pays their membership. And guess what? I don't need to bother you while you're working out. Don't bother me while I'm working out. And you can use whatever. Like I said, it's about having a community. It's about fucking understanding the fairness of sharing. Some people might not like to share. Some people might not give a fuck to share. But the thing is that I do. All right. I want to be considerate to my fellow gym goers. I'm not sitting here trying to fuck up your workout because I don't want no one to fuck up my workout. And yet people like this that sit there and try to take up all this fucking space and fucking like, oh yeah, no, yeah, go ahead and use it. Yet not give them the fucking space that I need. And then sitting there and trying to make me feel stupid. No, that's why we had. Oh, you want to have a loud conversation? Guess what? I'll have this loud conversation with you. You want to feel stupid? Guess what? I'll feel stupid with you. I hope you remember this the rest of your fucking life. That you understand that. Oh, somebody stood up to me. Of course, I'm gonna fucking I could give a fuck less how many fucking friends you have. All right, it's insane to me because people want to fucking try to push in air. Well, we're a bigger group. I could give a fuck less how big of a group it is. All right, because guess what? There's only one in a group. Most of the time, there's only one person willing to go that far. And guess what? I don't need a group because I'm that person that will go that far, take an ass whooping and not give a fuck. All right. Like I said, it's just frustrating because I'm just trying to fucking like. Why would you fucking just sit there and fucking and blatant and sit there trying to make me feel stupid? I'm not gonna feel stupid. I'm gonna feel justified because I'm gonna talk shit to your face. And as I talk shit to your face and you understand that I won't back down, you back down, pack up your shit and you fucking leave. At any fucking point in time in your life. Like I said, going to the gym is about being considerate. All right? We all pay our membership. We all pay our dues. I'm not gonna sit there and impede your fucking workout. All right? And look, and I understand asking to work in. I understand fucking like asking if I'm using this equipment. And people should be able to do that. But then if you're going to sit there and be like, no, I'm using this. No, I'm doing this. Look, one equipment per fucking person. All right. If you have two people, guess what? Working your shit. Don't be sitting there fucking especially in fucking prime time. You know what I'm saying? For all my gym goers, for everyone who fucking understands, they fucking get it. All right, people want to fucking take up all this. Everyone seems to be important to themselves. You know what I'm saying? People need to understand that you need to fucking be considerate. Have gym etiquette. I've talked about it so much. I've fucking spoke about it so much. It's not hard. All right, it's to be fucking like, we're all in this together. Don't be a fucking asshole. Don't be fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be blind to what everyone else is doing around you. Let people have their fucking space, especially in a time when social distancing is important. You get people like this. Like I said, this guy asked this guy like, hey, can I use this rack? And instead of letting him use the rack, he fucking went up to the rack and stood fucking like if it would have been me behind him, or it would have been me doing that set and he was standing around, I'd have just dropped the bar on him. Like, boom. Oh, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have be standing behind me like that. Because that's how fucking close he was. That's how fucking, the guy did one set, walked away. It blows my fucking mind. It pisses me the fuck off. I can't understand how people can fucking be like this and not fucking care. All right? I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking just spouting out the mouth for no fucking reason. But at the same fucking time, understand, gym etiquette is important. Learn gym etiquette. Fucking go back, follow my fucking, watch my videos, listen to my fucking podcast. I speak about gym etiquette. Please understand. And understand that, look, watch who you fucking speak to. Because if you feel you need to take it that far, understand people will take it that far. And I will. So guess the fuck what? This is the Angry Motherfucking Dad. You want to watch this shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to listen to shit? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? SIP Network, sipnet.us. All right, it's a group of powerful podcasters. You can find all information, all our podcasts right there. Links to everything. All right, blackstonelabs.com, B2the4thpower, check out, get yourself hooked up. CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Make sure you go check them the fuck out. And so guess the fuck what? I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.